Hello, Orono Spartans. I'm so excited that summer is here and it's time for us to get started with our summer reading program. Our first step is to set a goal for ourselves as readers. Think about what type of reading goal would be just right for you. Perhaps it's going to be focusing on reading a certain number of minutes each day. Or perhaps you want to read a certain number of books this summer. Whatever your goal may be, take a moment to think about it, to pick it out, and to write it down. This goal is going to be a source of motivation for you as the summer goes on. Once your goal is established, it's time to dive in to summer reading. Let's take a look at our program here at Orono Schools. On this site, you're going to find all the information that you need. Especially, why is summer reading important? Did you know that during the summer you can lose up to 3 months of reading progress? Well, we don't want that to happen. Instead, we want to dive into reading and to really go on some amazing adventures that different authors and different books can take us on. So go to the public library, find some new books that you haven't read or maybe some old favorites. Make time to read every day. That could be reading on your own, reading to someone, or having someone read with you. You could even listen to audiobooks. Those are especially fun as families listen to them together on trips or just during rainy days. Look around your home. What kind of reading materials are there? Are there some fun magazines you can find? Or some favorite books that you read at bedtime each night? Grab a book and get lost in the adventure. For Orono schools, one important part of our program is the bingo board, the summer reading bingo board. So on the bottom of this screen, you're going to see some resources for you to use this summer. One is the recommended book list for both Schumann students and Orono intermediate students. And there's also a bingo board for both age groups. Let's check out the Schumann bingo board. First, here are some program details for our summer reading program. This pertains to both Schumann and intermediate school students. The main points is that we want you as an Orono student to read each day. And we want you to consider taking on the Summer Reading Bingo Challenge. If you complete a bingo, then we want you to bring your bingo board back in to school in the fall. We'll take your picture with one book that you would recommend to a friend. If you also complete a blackout, which means you complete every square on the bingo board, your name will be entered into a drawing for a $20 gift card for books. There will be 3 gift cards awarded in each grade level. Let's go back and check out the bingo board. Now, this bingo board is something that we need you to print out. But don't worry, if you don't have a printer, I'll show you in a minute where you can sign up for Orono Schools to send you a printed copy of this bingo board. This bingo board is for Schumann students. Oh, the places Spartan readers will go. To complete a bingo, you need to complete one line of activities going across the board or up and down on the board. Notice at the bottom it also asks for a book title that you would recommend and why. This is important because it will be used with your picture for those of you who complete a bingo. Now remember, if you complete every task on the board, then your name will be entered in the drawing for a gift card. Let's go back. Remember I said if you needed a copy of that bingo board, right here at the bottom of the screen, simply fill out your student's name, which school they are going to be at in the fall, and your current address. And we will make sure that one is sent directly to you. So that was the Schumann bingo board. Let's look at the intermediate school bingo board. Again, there's the same program details and the same form for you to complete if you need a printer or a printed copy of the bingo board. But for intermediate school students, your bingo board looks different. Again, it's titled, "Oh, the Places Spartans Will Go This Summer." But your activities are going to be a little different as an intermediate school student. You might need to read a little bit longer each day, or perhaps your book is a different genre. But don't forget this important part at the bottom. By the end of summer, we want you to pick one book that you would recommend to others to read. And again, we'll take your picture with that book and post it in the school. Okay, and the same thing for intermediate school students. If you complete the blackout, you do every single square, your name will be entered in the drawing for a gift card. A $20 gift card for free books. All right, if you're wondering which books to read this summer, we have some recommended book lists. If you click here, Recommended Books K2, you will come up with a multi-page document that highlights several different authors and series for your elementary student to check out this summer. Most of these books can be found at the local bookstore or library. Let's take a look at the intermediate school book list. Again, this is a multi-page document really geared towards intermediate school readers. You can see graphics, nonfiction, poetry, fairy tales and myths, different chapter books, and things to explore. These are simply ideas just to keep you motivated and excited to read this summer. We hope that each of you make a goal that helps you focus on reading every day this summer, that you get lost in the adventure of reading and you fall in love with some great books. We look forward to seeing your bingo boards next fall. Enjoy summer reading, Spartans!